So what happens when a modern day man runs faster than a new version of anything by Microsoft needing to be patched? Well, ask Jonathan Majors. At least he tried to run from his girlfriend as if she tried to present him with a pregnancy test. And he still got charged with harassment anyway. Like, yo, come on. And what's up with everybody beefing with the comedians nowadays? Does nobody get a joke anymore? Well, that's with Matt Rife versus a 12-year-old. I don't know what's going on in this world, but hey, let's dive right into it.
Matt Rife is beefing with a 6-year-old? That's the question I was asking myself this morning when I came back from my 2 days away from the internet, and that, for some reason, was the first headline I saw. And I was just like, why? How? Did Matt lose a spelling bee? But as it turns out, he had the previous controversy, he made a domestic...
I'm sorry, wait. Did he lose a spelling bee? That's a classic joke right there. Did he lose a spelling bee to a 12-year-old? What could you be beefing with a 12-year-old for, man? Like, what's going on?
Violence joke in his Netflix special. A lot of the women who watched him not liking that. And his response to the backlash was, if I offended you, here's a special needs helmet. He also then went on Jordan Peterson. Then this part ended up being connected to influencer Bunny Hidayah, because she let her 6-year-old son respond to one of Rife's jokes where he mocked girls who were into astrology.
Nothing to do with the stars, man. Just because Jupiter has a ring and you don't, doesn't mean...
It's Saturn that has rings. And it has more also, and you're mean to girls.
But Bunny then saying...
Oh, stop. Hold on a second. Wait. What was that? I didn't get that part. What did he say? Something about Satan? It's what? Satan has a ring? Because I'm into astrology a lot.
Has a ring and you don't, doesn't mean...
It's Saturn that has rings.
Actually, it's Satan that has a ring. I'm pretty sure Jupiter has rings too. I'm sure Jupiter has a ring. I'm not mistaken. Okay, anyway. I might need to just double check that or something like that.
And it has more also, and you're mean to girls.
But Bunny then saying, even though she doesn't post a lot about...
Okay, hold on a second. What's a kid responding on TikTok for? I thought kids aren't allowed. Like, TikTok has like an age restriction or something, whereby you can't have kids actually making the content themselves, or can they make content? I don't know. I know that there's like some specifics about kids and stuff like that. So how the heck would a kid be responding to... Oh, wait. Oh, the mother. I think it's the mother. The mother has the kid, filmed the kid responding. Why would she do that, though? All right, let me just watch the rest of this.
Followers know that he loves space, and a lot of people tagged her in the Matt Rife clip. So that video was actually posted to TikTok and Instagram like weeks ago. Then, Bunny posted a new TikTok over the weekend. Well, she said she thought the original video was kind of this lighthearted little whatever, it's my kid being quippy, saying Matt Rife wasn't even tagged, it was stitched to Netflix. But apparently, Matt Rife did not like this video. Bunny's saying that Rife commented and posting a screenshot of the alleged comment, reading, Jupiter also has a ring. Oh, and Santa Claus isn't real. Your mom buys you presents with the money she makes on OnlyFans. Whoa. Okay, shots fired. Boom. Right back at you. Okay, let's just get something straight here for a second. Jupiter also has a ring. True, it does have a ring. I knew it. I thought I knew something about that. Okay. Oh, and Santa Claus. Okay, that's a wrong spelling. Dude, come on. Spell properly, man. Come on. We fought. Hey, I'm backing you up here, man. I'm backing you up. Come on. Why? How? Did Matt lose a spelling bee?
You definitely didn't win the spelling bee against a 12-year-old because you didn't spell Claus properly, bro. Like, seriously. So Santa Claus isn't real. Your mom buys you presents with the money she makes on... What's that? Oh, wait. Is that OnlyFans? Whew, goodness gracious. I still don't get the whole OnlyFans thing, but I'm guessing it's like one of those private access type of things or whatever. Can't be good. It says good luck with that. Okay. Yeah, shots fired.
But the comment does not appear to be there now. So the first thing she calls out is his claim that she makes money on OnlyFans.
I don't even show my body. For you to assume...
What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean? You don't even show your body? What do you mean you don't show your body? What do you do, actually? What is OnlyFans about, man? Like, what's really... Okay, anyway. Something tells me I shouldn't be asking that. I shouldn't even be wanting to know. But anyway, in any case, I'm just trying to understand the whole thing about... So, she filmed her child to respond to Matt. Okay. What gets me is why is everybody else upset with him for allegedly responding to a 12-year-old? He's not responding to the 12-year-old. He's responding to the person who filmed the 12-year-old, using your child as clout
if you may. Okay, because he puts a little more weight. Oh, cute, 12-year-old, just responded. No. That kid was told what to say. You told your child what to say. Why isn't anybody upset with her for putting a child to respond to an adult talking about some adult-related things that only adults can understand? I like the clapback right there.
Look.
I don't even show my body.
For you to assume that every single woman online makes money by showing their bodies, which, like, if that's what you do, girl, do you. Like,
yeah, majority of them make a lot of money by showing their bodies. On TikTok, when I first got into TikTok, almost every video, I thought it was just about dancing. It was like a kid, it was for kids, and a lot of skimpy girls wearing a lot of skimpy clothes. And that's what I thought. That was my initial impression when I first got into TikTok. I'll say pretty much almost 98% of the videos that you get is females showing their bodies. Okay, they gotta be wearing something tight, show their assets. That's what you typically get. So yeah, pretty much. But in any case, I digress.
love it. I have never made a single dollar from a man.
Stop lying. Don't lie. You liar. You lying woman. You lying woman. I call cap on that.
Audience is female. And a little bit of the gays and nays. You can't.
I'm sorry, what? A little bit of the what? How do you know that? Do you have like a metric that tells you that or something? How do you know that the male audience members are gay? When you say theys, damn it, this gender identity politics, man. The theys, the gays, and the theys. This is confusing, man. You're confusing woman. You're confusing your child, and you're confusing the rest of us, man.
I can't accept the fact that people may like women for their personalities. No, we know you don't have one.
And in response,
okay. Why didn't she just respond? Why didn't she respond herself just like that? Why do you have to use your child as clout first in order to tempt somebody or in order to clout somebody to respond? Because you know that if he responds, he's probably going to say something that's related to within the context of the video that you sent. Now that he responded, now it seems like he's attacking a 12-year-old. No, he's attacking the idea that you superimposed and juxtaposed into your own little narrative and little agenda that you're pushing. So now you seem butthurt. You butthurt that he responded and he clapped real hard. He really hit where it hurts and it shows.
See people criticizing Rife, saying things like he just digs himself deeper. What kind of man beefs with a literal child? As well as Matt Rife is behaving more like a 6-year-old than an actual 6-year-old. Also with this, you had some bringing up that this is not the first time he's ever gone after a child. With people pointing back to a joke that I made about a birthmark Mason Ramsey had, or the viral yodeling kid. Though also, at the same time, you had some people defending Matt Rife, like if you go to his Instagram. Others calling Bunny posting a video of her kid like this kind of weird. You also have others saying they don't like Bunny or Matt, saying the whole thing feels like a weird cringe fest. You got a child getting bullied, the other person saying I'm richer than you. But yeah, with all that said, what are your thoughts on this weirdness?
Yeah, that's just crazy talk, man. That's just real crazy talk right there, straight up. Like, first of all, the only thing that I'm wondering is what the heck are you doing posting your child? What are you doing? What are you doing posting your child online? What are you doing? That whole situation is just weird, man. Social media is weird. It's a crazy place. I like to react to it. That's why I like to react to it. So, with that said, next up is a Jonathan Major situation. Okay. What is happening there? I have no idea what's going on there. Listen, I'm not even going to talk about the whole Jonathan Majors situation or case from a legal perspective because I am no legal expert here, and I can guarantee you I'm no legal expert because it's just so crazy. It's like, what the heck is going on out there? Nobody seems to understand why, how, what did he do, all that nonsense. Like, man was running away from that girl like a damn chihuahua. We've seen the video evidence and everything. Go watch Nate the lawyer, okay? He will give you more of a legal expertise because I kind of watched that video and it was kind of interesting.
Family member. But essentially what this is saying is that I'm harassing you and then I also cause you a physical injury. So think about this. If it's just causing you a physical injury intentionally, that's assault. If I'm harassing you and through that harassment, I cause you a physical injury, that's aggravated harassment. So that's the difference. And I don't think this commentator understands that difference. But yes, here the requirement is that you're harassing the person and intentionally causing a physical injury.
did something he should have known better, and it caused the injury of Grace Jabari.
Okay, so this is again strange. Again, this is one of those situations that I'm really trying to understand. I'm grasping with, because you guys watch my YouTube, please hit that like, subscribe, so I can get monetized, and then I can start getting myself an icon.
We had video, audio, text, photos. Do we have that video? Okay, this is some of the photos that we had here of the bruises and the cuts. This is the video that I'm talking about. I mean, this was probably one of the most powerful pieces of the evidence that they played in court.
Now, I think this video is important because I think they're saying him doing that, pushing back into the car, that was the reckless act. And if she was injured when he was doing that, then that's the reckless act. Or because when you hear, I think he was claiming that she took her phone, that she took his phone.
Okay.
But that act of maybe trying to get the phone, that back of pushing her back in, she may have been injured there. So they're saying, okay, by her being injured when he was doing that, that's the reckless assault, right? And that also would be civil harassment. That's the non-criminal harassment. The one where he's doing that and he's not doing it and she's not intentionally trying to harm her. He's just doing that. So that's your non-criminal harassment. But also...
So, okay, what's the difference between criminal harassment and non-criminal harassment to begin with? This categorization is getting really, really tricky. Like, the non-criminal harassment... So if it's non-criminal, then wouldn't it mean that then he shouldn't be charged for it then? I'm trying to understand. Like, yo, dude is literally, you can see right there, dude is literally running away from her. Okay, literally running away.
Criminal reckless assault.
Okay, he's literally
move the jury, and I think
he's sprinting like a road runner.
We saw from the jury notes saying we want all of the evidence, pretty much video, testimony, 911 calls, and they decided for themselves. For me, is this Jonathan Majors assaulting his then girlfriend, then running away, or is this him trying to stop her from stealing, or I guess re-stealing his cell phone and getting away from her? The juxtaposition of how this was presented to the jury, I think, is what caused the deliberation to take so long.
Okay, exactly, right? Like, I did security right now, okay? I'm registered to secure and protect. I know for a fact, okay, I'm registered. I even got a certificate with me right now. With this organization right there. Okay, this is the certification of registration security officer. This certifies that me, yours truly, am duly registered as a security service provider. So I am certified. I know something about security. I know something about using force. I know something about, performing personal arrest, citizens arrest, or whatever, using a certain amount of force, lethal force, during specific, what type of force do you use in specific type of situations? Here he was using very minimal force to sort of push back an individual so he can escape, run away from the person. So he's deflecting, or well, not deflecting, but he's detaching himself from the situation. But she keeps on attaching herself into the situation. So he's taking the phone away from her, therefore trying to retrieve his personal belonging. So how are you supposed to do that when the person is resisting? Just like when a person is resisting arrest. If they're resisting arrest, you have to use a little bit more of an aggressive force in order to subdue the person. So if she got injured along the way, that's her own doing. That's through her own doing, not him being reckless. Her being reckless. It's a two-way situation. So I don't really get it. I'm not a legal expert, but this is just ridiculous right now. It's ridiculous. I can damn guarantee you right now. Principle of necessity. Principle of necessity, 3 interrelated elements. The duty to use non-violent means whenever possible. The duty to use force only for a legitimate law enforcement purpose, and the duty to use only the minimum necessary force that is reasonable in the prevailing circumstances. Principle of precaution. So this is what you call precaution principle, basic principle. Whenever lawful use of force and firearms is unavoidable, law enforcement officials must minimize damage and injury and respect and preserve human life. But measures need to be taken. Look, it's not easy being a police officer or a security officer or any kind of officer.
for that matter. That's with law enforcement and so on. Because, you have to make these quick decisions immediately. When you're dealing with a circumstance right there in your face, it's not that easy. It's not that straightforward as people might think. Look, situations like this are they're not that simple to just kind of resolve in that way. I mean, in a sense, it sounds pretty straightforward when you think about it like that, but it's not as straightforward. Nate, the attorney, is it Nate or something? If you watch Nate's video as he continues to elaborate, he says, he probably lost the case on a probability margin. When I say probability, is because his legal team represented him as this person, this guy who's innocent and didn't really do anything wrong, or he didn't do anything or whatever. But if you look at the fact that there was something that happened, there was some altercation going on, there was a little bit of a wrestle, push and shove. It's not that he didn't do anything. In the process, she did kind of sustain minor injuries. According to the testimony given by the driver of the car, he says, well, she was actually the aggressor, even though she is the aggressor and so forth. Now, had his legal team presented the case as that he didn't mean to hurt her. Yes, he did use some force. Yes, he did do X, Y, and Z for reason being that he wanted to retrieve his personal belongings. Give reasons, reasonable cause for your behavior and action. That would have gotten him to stand a better chance of probably not being found guilty. I'm not an expert in that situation, but boy, this is crazy. This is really crazy. And on top of that, Disney dropping him. I think it's crazy the fact that we have people today losing their jobs over what happens in their own domestic homes and whatever the case is. Corporate organizations this is hypocrisy. When they fire a person and they justify it on the basis or merit of that we don't support women abuse or whatever the case may be because they say it's bad PR, let's get something straight here. All these companies that do this nonsense, it's not that they don't know that there's people who do shady things in their companies, okay? People know shady things that people do behind closed doors. All that they're saying is that as long as the public doesn't know, okay, then, hey, it's business as usual. But as soon as the public knows, we're going to separate ourselves from you. That's hypocrisy. Disney takes an L on this one. Big L. If I was Elon Musk, I'd say,
go f*** yourself.
I'm just saying. But thanks for watching. Do like, do subscribe, get me monetized. Let's do this. I want to make some money. Thanks for watching and God bless.